Hello everybody, welcome back to this stream. Exito back here from Shadow Investors. Hope you're all doing well. Today I'm gonna quickly be covering this little move that happened. We are pushing for 60k right now, which is pretty nice. Wait a moment. Yeah, now it's good. Okay, let's cover this move, guys. As I was saying to you, we gotta be aware of the speed fan, which I've already drawn out. So let's check this out, guys. Oh, not that one, that one. From where we were at yesterday, where I made the stream. So guys, how could have you traded this? You can see here, I was saying to you, this 618 speed fan is going to be important. As well, we had this Fibonacci 382. If you pull your Fibonacci from the impulse of the move to the high, I mean, this is almost too nice. This is almost too nice, guys. I took the long with no emotions right here. I have a stop loss below these lows. And targets, gotta tell you where my target was. Gonna move on to another tool for the extensions. Low, high, goodness, low, high, low. Yeah, that's this 0.618 was my first take profit. So that was a nice trade. Still running with this trade. And now let's put on my indicators and let's just hide these levels again for now. Again, guys, I took a long, and on another note, we have our horizontals, this weekly. I had this short preset. I took a short from almost the absolute top. This was a nice short, where I took profit at the VWAP. Every time I take a trade, the VWAP is a nice first take profit. As you can see from this VWAP, we moved up again for new highs. Kind of swing failing or failed auction these highs. Just right before I took a short at about here. This retest, if you pull your Fibonacci from high to low, that was the 618786 region. Kind of swing failure pattern move. Took profit at this support resistance. This was a really small scalp. Keep this in mind, this was a small scalp. Yeah, moved my stop loss into profit, and now I got stopped out in profits. And I'm still, also this long that I took here, I have already closed out. At this weekly, obviously. And now, what you could have traded this morning. Was this morning I took this trade. When you see the monthly being respected to the almost absolute dollar, I traded the retest of the VWAP. Because I envisioned a market structure change. So let's pull our Fibonacci from low to high. Whew. Yeah. Again, 382 with the monthly support confluence on a bullish retracement with decline in volume. You could have took that trade. I didn't take that trade. That was a little bit too high risk for me. I waited for the retest of the VWAP. So I took my trade around here. And how I did it, I pulled my Fibonacci here from low to high. And had my orders laddered. And all my orders got filled up, as you can see right now. Here, VWAP on the golden pocket is already nice, and my orders were sitting at here. I had one order at the 618, one order at the 66, and one order on the slight front run of the 786. I always like to front run my levels by some dollars, because you cannot know if it exactly gets hit or not. Just to be aware of that. And these are in nice profits now. My first take profit was at the weekly, which has been hit. Now I took this short, which I told you guys about, to again this resistance support flip. We had this little pump and dump to take out both stop losses. Guys trading the breakout, getting stopped out immediately. I was watching the order flow right here. As you can see, we had about 50 million, 46 million longs trying in this breakout. 46 million contracts traded in this breakout. That is crazy, guys. You never want to trade when something breaks out like this, because you are getting wrecked. Breakout trading is never a good idea. You always, when you think about trading, you always want to buy if price is coming down, and you want to sell if price is coming up. Sounds simple, but a lot of people, or let's say even 90% of the market, they just buy. They see price moving up, they say, oh, that looks good, I'm gonna buy. And as you know, as it goes most of the time, it immediately dumps after the buy order gets filled. As you can see here, 14 million. Someone longed 14 million. That was crazy, actually. Also, this move was fueled by a short squeeze. As you can see, the net shorts, open interest decreasing. We had you need to watch this, guys. This is amazing. We had this 14 million, or let's say 26 million longs increasing. Pretty much 26 million, yeah. And on this wick, obviously the breakout traders are gonna have their stop loss below these lows. On this wick, everyone got stopped out. Open interest of the net longs dropped right away again. So that's that. Yeah, let's go on with the charts. Walk you through my trades. Delete these ones again. Yeah, be aware of the VWAP, guys. VWAP is always a nice, either a first take profit or a trade by itself. If you have some confluences, we always try and search for confluences where a lot of levels line up together, so you have the highest probability of the trade, price moving or getting a bounce. Here we had the VWAP, 382, and the monthly was a nice region. You could have laddered your orders right here. How I would have done it, I didn't do this though. I didn't do this. I didn't took this trade. I took this trade right here. But how you could have done it, if you see uptrend moving on this nice of a volume, decline in volume on the drop, I would have had my orders set, one at the VWAP, one at the 382, and one back run of the monthly, which this obviously wouldn't get hit. But that doesn't matter, as if you see your two orders get hit, third one didn't get hit, price moves on, you're just gonna add that order back on. And if you want to learn all about trading and technical analysis, go to Shadow Investors. We have a Discord. I'm gonna just quickly post you this in the live chat. In the future, we are gonna do educational content where you can learn how to draw these levels that get respected so nicely. Discord link. Yeah, just posted it in the live chat, so you can quickly click on that. And the Discord is free, by the way. The Discord is free. The paid membership is for people who want to get VIP access to, obviously, Crypto Switzerland and Baba Yaga are giving out amazing calls on these low cap altcoin gems that just have insane amount of profits. It's not comparing to trading, and trading and investing are two different stories. Keep that in mind. But just, I think, yeah, it was yesterday, they gave out this one coin that did like 30x in 3 hours. Imagine, guys, 30,000% in 3 hours. That's, you're done for the year. You're done for the year with this one. But yeah, I'm also not a big of an investor. I'm more a trader that trades probabilities and the pure charts. If you also want to go get investing advice, go to Shadow Investors. The calls made there are amazing. Also have the AMAs where we talk to some of the developers to have the safest investing possible, I guess. Yeah. But again, I'm not the person to talk to with investing. This is Crypto Switzerland and Baba Yaga in our Discord channel. I am more focused, or better said, I'm purely focused on trading the charts, having the highest probability trades only, and taking wins and losses, of course. Every trader takes losses. Nothing to be ashamed about. Let's say you have a... I'm just gonna talk you through this trade. What my idea was, and which played out amazingly. My average entry would have been right here. I'd have my stop loss below these lows. Target the weekly. You have a 4-to-1 trade. And win rate and risk to reward ratio are directly correlated with each other. So if you have a 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio, you only need 30% win rate. That means out of 3 trades, you're gonna lose 2 all the time, and you're still walking away with good money, really good money. And if you have like a 50% win rate on a 4-to-1 trades, these are amazing profits. Also, I'm laddering a lot of my trades, having more than one order set and increasing my probabilities by this way. So if you want to learn about that, also go to Shadow Investors. We are gonna go all over the educational content where you can learn about this stuff. Yeah, this was a nice swing failure pattern. I got stopped out, obviously, took profit 1, got stopped out in profits. Small profit on the short. I'm still in this long. And if we see any weakness, I'm gonna get back into my short. And at the moment, this is looking pretty weak though. Don't have this much sells. Yeah, that's gonna be that. If you're in a long right now and you want to set some targets, also a nice tool is the extension, which you can pull from low to high to low. This 618 is where my first take profit was at for this long down here. And yeah, I closed out of this as I saw the rejection of the weekly. Now next target could have been this one-to-one extension. But let's look at it in a different way. Let's pull another extension from this low to this high to this low, where your one-to-one comes in at 62k-ish, 62k-ish. If you're in a long. And as traders, as I said, you always want to take profits, because that's the most consistent way of trading. You cannot just hold on trades forever, because they are eventually going to turn into losses. just part of the game. You gotta take profits. And you will, as a trader, you will always miss out on moves. You cannot beat yourself up with missing out on moves because every trade, you cannot take every trade. Just not possible. Or it is possible, but it's not realistic. So get down with the basics, get your system down, which, as I said, guys, we're gonna teach you about this. If you have a system, you know that works, you gotta just keep trading it. Also, searching for the highest probabilities with as much confluences as possible. This is a nice way. I'm actually gonna sit down right now. Okay, one moment, guys, one moment. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, that's with the Bitcoin charts. And for my indicators at the moment, I have the session VWAP. I have the opens, which the blue ones are the daily opens. This bar that you see here is the initial balance of the day. And I also have the monthly VWAP, which has not been touched for a long time. So be aware of this monthly VWAP. If we retrace back to it, you can expect a nice reaction from that VWAP. Yeah. So now, if you took a short from this swing failure pattern, failed auction kind of move, your targets obviously would be the VWAP, which would, yeah, I can kind of eyeball this, would be the golden pocket as well, I think. Gotta put the magnet back on. Yeah. I envision that if price moves down this far, the VWAP is gonna catch up with the move and be at the golden pocket, which would actually also be a nice long. You have this resistance flipped into support, support, lost, back tested as resistance, flipping it back into support, moving up. Now, if you're above support, you can expect a reaction at that point. So you have a support resistance flip, confluence with this golden pocket, confluence with this VWAP. And you always gotta have a plan. So if your plan is continuation to the upside, you cannot take a swing trade up here. That's just ridiculous. After such a big of a move, 10% move, you don't want to take a swing trade up here. But you could take a scalp trade. Scalp and day trades are always to be had. So yes, that's looking nice. Retracing to the 382, which is a bullish retracement. In an uptrend, as I told you, you don't want to lose the 382. If you see this nice reactions of the 382, mostly you can expect continuation. But for now, what one could do, no financial advice of course, is have your ladders orders set here. Would also coincide with taking out these stop losses down here. Some stop losses are going to be there. Yeah, stop loss below the low. Target, as I said, the 1-to-1. If you trading for continuation, of course. See where my orders come in. Oh wait, I didn't get stopped out of my short. That's pretty nice. I'm still in my short. My short is coming in at 60,050 on the USDT pair, Where is this on here? Wait. It's at these candle closes. So at the USD pair, it's at 6100. This is my short. Which I may take profit right now again. Real quick, sorry for a moment. Gonna manage my trade. Yep. Oh, nice trades. I'm also gonna talk you through in the future of how or why to take shorts and longs at the same time. And I don't mean short and long at the same price, because you can be in a long from the lows, take a short at the highs, as I did with the swing failure pattern. At about here was my entry. And then you can kind of see where price moves and let the winner run. So I personally am gonna take profit. I took profit on the short, moved my stop loss to entry at this point, because before I forgot to move my stop loss at entry. Now I moved my stop loss at entry. That if we move higher, I took profit on the, I made some profit on the short, have a free trade by having the stop loss at entry and letting the long, the winner, run. That's a nice position to be in, guys. That's really nice. What could also be right now that we would move into a range. Upward sloping range. Kind of a bull flag type of thing. Just to be aware of. But I have my levels I want to trade. And overall, you want to keep it simple, guys. You don't want to have too much lines on your chart because you don't know where you're going to trade. You want to have your setups, trade your setups every time, and log all your trades, make a journal and see what your win rate is, what your win risk to reward is. And if you're in the green after, like, let's say 50 trades, that's good. After 100 trades, really, you can start having your probabilities. Like if you took 100 trades, 100 setups that are the same, and you say you won 60 out of them with a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, you have yourself a really nice system. Like if you risk $100, you at least want to make $200. And if you win those 60% of the time, you're going to walk away with nice profits. Yeah, so that's for the Bitcoin price. Let's look at Ethereum real quick. Ethereum also moving up. Oh, wait a moment. I actually didn't pull a fixed range for this one. Another confluence you can take in. Again, guys, if you want to learn this stuff, Shadow Investors is the place to go. We are going to do some top-notch educational content to let you learn all this type of technical analysis, which is really nice in my opinion. Yeah. You can already tell. I gave you the idea of laddering these trades in, and you have a... Ooh. I just love watching technical analysis work so nice. As you just saw with this speed fan coinciding with the 382, which was amazing. Now you have the golden pocket. You have the point of control of the whole of this current uptrend right here, of this impulsive move. You have the VWAP. What do you want more? You have the support resistance flip. High probabilities of winning this trade. Again, a big whale could just accidentally maybe push the sell order down here and dump the price. You're working with probabilities. There is no 100% in trading. And also we're going to do some psychology modules for traders that you could kind of deal with losses, because losses are totally normal in trading. No trader in this world, or I know some of the best traders, and no one has a 100% win rate. Just not realistic. You can get close to 100, like 90% is achievable, but 100 is just not achievable in my opinion. As always in life you don't have 100% probabilities. If you, let's say I'm gonna throw a rock at the floor, I don't have 100% probabilities that it's gonna hit the floor. I have like 99% probabilities, but could not, like a bird, fly by and catch that rock before it hits the floor. It's a possibility, and you have to take those things into consideration when trading also. Like with this whale that accidentally presses sell order instead of buy and dumps the price at market. Could all happen, and it did happen. This stuff happens in the market. Also, markets are made to wreck the most amount of people, so keep that in mind when placing your stop losses. Don't place your stop loss at an obvious place. You'd rather have a little wider stop loss than just where everyone else puts their stop loss, because me or other good traders are gonna know where your stop loss is, and we're gonna take advantage of this. And you're also gonna learn about stop hunts. Like with this one, with this breakout trade. We broke out of this high. I actually looked for a swing failure pattern, which we kind of got. Swing failure pattern, failed auction type of move. A lot of traders here bought the breakout, as you could see in the order flow. Couple million, actually. About, yeah, what was it, 26 million? 26 million longed the breakout, 26 million contracts, and stop loss, you could just tell, was below this recent low, and they got stopped out immediately. That's just what the market does. Tries to wreck the most amount of people. And that's okay. We can take advantage of this. If you know about this stuff, if you put your time in and actually learn how to trade, not just blindly trade any move that happens. Like, I could say at this pump, maybe, let's say at this pump, a lot of traders saw, or a lot of people, not particularly traders, but a lot of people saw price pumping and said, oh my god, this is looking so good, let's buy. You don't want to buy when price is moving up, guys. You want to buy when price is moving down, and you want to sell when price is moving up. That's the thing most people get wrong. Right here, I would not short here. We are at support right now. The short was up here. Yeah, yeah. And if you have good technical analysis, you have levels that get respected. It's pretty easy to do. You just gotta deal with some losses. Everyone takes losses. But in the end, you wanna walk away with more money than you had before. No matter if price moves down or if it moves up. No matter what. So yeah, I said I'm gonna look at Ethereum. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Let's look at this real quick. We have this fixed range. We have these levels right here. Let's look at the daily chart real quick to see if we have any new dailies. Yeah, this would be a new daily. Gonna mark this real quick. Daily level. Again, if you want to learn how to mark all of these different types of levels, shadow investors, join our Discord. If you are more interested in investing than in trading, also go to our Discord. But we also have a Telegram group where we have some really nice calls. As I just told you with the 30x, that was crazy though. 30x was crazy. In 3 hours, imagine, mate. Imagine. You could have retired for a year. I'm just quickly gonna take a sip of my coffee.
That was just the beginning.
Yeah, Ethereum is also pushing. Let's go down a time frame. And for altcoins, I like to... I don't like scalping altcoins because I don't really like the order flow of them, so I just swing and day trade them. You can already see this is going to be a nice level because this is probably going to line up with the 618. Yeah. Golden pocket on a point of control. Maybe this monthly VWAP is going to catch up till my price moves down here, if it even moves down here. Next resistance, if you're in a long, is going to be this weekly at 3,950-ish. Yeah, that's going to be the next resistance. But again, trading with the probabilities, you can just blast through any level you mark. You can have 100 levels lining up perfectly, and this is the best opportunity you ever had. The price can still just pump or dump right through your level. It's all probabilities. But when trading, you want to have the highest probability possible and only take the best trades. Don't just take random trades where you have like one small little level and you see price rejecting there. Yeah, it can reject there. You're gonna miss some moves, but for the long run, you just want to take the highest probability trades. That's the way to go. That is consistent. And again, consistency is so important in trading because even if you're losing consistently, if you are consistently losing, just do the opposite of what you're doing now. You're gonna be consistently winning. And that's the hardest part, being consistent. Winning is easy, losing is easy. Consistency, being consistent, that's a little bit harder. That's where logging your trades comes in. Just make a small screenshot of every trade you take. Like, if we want to long this level, not gonna do this, but let's just say long this level, stop loss below here. Target is gonna be the weekly. You're gonna make a screenshot of this and write down a golden pocket, confluence with the point of control. Maybe keep it simple, guys. That already may be enough. Or golden pocket lining up with the VWAP, with the session VWAP, also a nice setup. If you take this setup 100 times and you walk away with money, you have your win percentages, you have your risk to reward, you're good to go. Yeah, you would make a screenshot of this. And yeah, as I said, I ladder my orders because you cannot consistently sell the tops and bottoms. It's just not consistent. So you have your average entry and be pretty close to the bottom or pretty close to the top. And that's enough. If you're consistent with that, that's enough. You don't need to buy the bottom or sell the top. It's enough if you have like an average entry of them and be pretty close to the bottom or the top. Yeah. So again, we have no views. I'm soon gonna be featured on Shadow Investors. I'm gonna make my streams there and educate you on some technical analysis, chill out with you guys, take your coin requests if you want me to analyze a coin, where a good level would be for like longing, shorting, or a target. Also, I'm gonna do this on Crypto Switzerland is the channel on YouTube, Crypto Switzerland. Shadow Investors is also a nice site where we have where we are trading with some bots. We also have a bot set up which is literally printing money for us without having to do anything. Yeah, but the problem with bots is they are kind of inconsistent. So I mean, a good human trader is always gonna outperform a bot. And many people also say that buying and hodling is outperforming most traders. And I 100% agree, because most traders are trash. Sorry, I'm not calling out any names, but it's just the truth. Most traders are trash. That's why around 90% of the market loses money. Market takes the money from a lot of people and puts it into the small amount of good traders. That's just how it works. Yeah, this level you want to be aware of. The 618 coinciding with the point of control. 3,580. Gonna be a big support. Target or the next resistance for me is gonna be at 39. Oh, I mean 3,950. We're not at Bitcoin. 3,950. And the next resistance, actually, before we go back to all-time highs, would be at 4,180. I mean, if we claim this level, we are pretty much, or there's a high probability, no 100%, high probability that we're gonna breach all-time highs. Yeah, that's for Ethereum. I have no altcoin requests, so I'm just gonna show the coins that I trade, and that's Bitcoin and Ethereum. Honestly, you really just need one asset to trade, and if you can really perform well in this asset and focus all your time on one asset, you're gonna make more money than trading like 20 altcoins. You cannot keep track of 20 altcoins every day. I mean, you can swing trade them, but you're gonna forget about some stuff and lose, and perhaps get wrecked, lose some money. You don't want to do that. I mean, you do what you want. I just give my opinion, what I do. You can do what you want. We need these bad traders to make money off. Otherwise, if everyone would be good, there would be no money to be had. Obviously. So, for the Bitcoin, that's where my orders would be. Let's say VWAP doesn't catch up. I would just place an order here. Here. Stop loss below these lows. Target. Whoa. It's a big target though. Just target the 1-to-1. Honestly, just target the 1-to-1. Let's say this move happens, we get the bounce. Let's say we bounce at the 618. 1-to-1 is always a nice target. Let's just mark that out real quick with the long position to see where the risk to reward is coming in. Yeah, 2-to-1. 2-to-1 risk to reward. Which you need like a 35% win rate to walk away with money. 2-to-1 risk to reward. Also, we are making money by taking limit orders with laddering trades. So we're just making money by taking trades. Don't have to do anything else. Pretty crazy. I don't know how this works though. I don't know how Bybit does this, like giving away money just for taking trades. That's kind of crazy. You gotta take advantage of this. And that's why laddering is nice. You can also have the other side of this coin, which if you don't see a reaction at this level and price just dumps through, and you would have traded with market orders, you could just simply not take this trade. Don't take this trade if price dumps right through it. But with limit orders, you are definitely taking this trade because you have your orders preset in the books. And that's what makes the difference. With market orders and watching live order flow here on ExoChart, you can definitely increase your probabilities. But as markets orders are, there are always a psychological attachment to these market orders. Like if price moves down here, are you really gonna take the long? Are you really? With limit orders, you are guaranteed to take the long. If price comes down here, and you're scared to take the long because price dumps really fast, perhaps, and price moves to the upside, you miss the trade for nothing. You could have had limit orders there, but that's everyone's own game. You have to decide yourself if you're more comfortable with taking limit orders or market orders. Another thing is you have to have a little bit a wider stop loss with limit orders, as you don't really know where price is gonna go. That's why I also ladder my trades, so I can be pretty close to the bottom of the move. Like yeah, there are levels that are exactly touched to the dollar, and you can trade them definitely. But if you have something like this and you're looking at a region, like this is a big region for me, I cannot just buy up here. What if price comes down here and reverses? Maybe you already got stopped out down here. So that's why I ladder my orders to the downside, have a little bit wider of a stop loss, but that's just part of the game. You cannot trade every move. Just inconsistent. Or, I mean, prove me wrong. If you can trade every move, prove me wrong. Yeah. Think I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. A little ramble about Bitcoin and trading in general. We are gonna make amazing, and I mean amazing. I have so much information in my head. We're gonna make amazing educational streams on shadowinvestors.com. Look it up on YouTube also, Shadow Investors, or Crypto Switzerland, where I'm gonna be featured. Also, Crypto Switzerland himself makes amazing analysis, really nice levels that he gives, and good predictions. I can safely say that. So if you're interested in that, guys, follow Crypto Switzerland and Shadow Investors. On Shadow Investors, we mostly have the bot showing on the live stream that's trading for us. So you can also watch that bot and maybe learn how this bot trades, or yeah, make your own decision, please. Don't just blindly follow any YouTuber. That's not a good decision to make. I mean, you do whatever you want. There are people that make money by blindly following someone, but it's not consistent. Keep that in mind. You cannot your whole life just follow other people. Normally nothing is free in life. Nothing. Gotta put at least some work in. And you're gonna do this, guys. I have hope in you. I've got some hope in you. You can do this. Everyone can be a trader. It's just the psychological mindset you have to get in for trading the charts and dealing with losses, trading probabilities, logging your trades, gathering your statistics on the levels that get hit, how many times they get a reaction. Crucial information right here. So yeah, I talked to you about support, talked to you about resistance, Bitcoin and Ethereum. I think that's enough for now. I'm gonna end this stream. See you in the next one, guys. Peace.